Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and tonight I'm going to be making eggplant parmesan. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I found this recipe on a YouTube channel called Cooking with Pina, and I will leave the link to her recipe in this video. But we are trying this eggless, flourless, breadcrumbless, that's right, none of those are used for this eggplant parmesan. So I am very excited, and we're just going to get into it. So first, obviously, you cut up some eggplants. I didn't use all of it. I used about 6 pieces of eggplant. You just need to put them on a baking sheet, put some parchment paper underneath them. I didn't have a baking sheet, so I kind of made one. The baking sheet that I had didn't fit. So I made one, and you need to make sure that you drizzle them with olive oil. Now, you're supposed to use a basting brush to get them on, but I didn't have a basting brush, so just kind of drizzled the olive oil and then went from there. Make sure that you preheat the oven to the 375. I would say 375 to 400 because you know how your machine is. I added a little something extra. I put some olive oil with some herbs and some mushrooms and onions. The herbs I used are just standard basil, thyme, rosemary, and no salt or anything like that. And I just shook it up, and it smelled so good. It took everything not to eat it. And once I was finished with that, did I put it in first, or I don't know. Yeah, I put the eggplants in for about 3 to 4 minutes, and let them crisp up a little bit. Once I was finished doing that, I made sure to layer my pan with some spaghetti sauce. You don't want to start layering it with cheese because this is kind of like a lasagna, if you will. But you don't want to layer it with the cheese because you don't want to burn the pan. So I definitely layered it first with sauce and then layered the Parmesan nicely toasted with olive oil on. This looks so good, actually. It was so good. It was really good, you guys. So, but yeah, you just layer on your pieces of eggplant, and then some more sauce, and just make sure that you cover it completely with sauce. Just use as much sauce as you can because it's gonna boil it down and make it, nice and tender. Help with that olive oil, so it's gonna be really, really good if you use a good amount of sauce. And I use Parmesan cheese and mozzarella. Nice. So I just combined the two, layered them over it, and then what I did after that, somebody's texting me. We know how we do. We're gonna keep going. Then I took my vegetable blend that I made and layered that on top of the cheese, which was really, 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 it smelled so good. And then after that, you kind of want to spread the vegetables through. It was hard to do a little bit because I was using one hand and just kind of holding the camera with the other. But then you do want to make sure that you are using more sauce. Just get that nice and coated. Yeah, get all of that on there. Bam. Once you get that nice and coated and a mixture, if you will, then you're going to just add another layer of the eggplant. And then after you've finished adding your layers of your eggplant, then you add more sauce, more cheese, and then you get it in the oven. You could put it in the oven again, 375 to 400. It depends on your machine. You know how your baking utensils work, but I baked mine at about 375 for the crisping, and I did it for 400. And I baked it for about a half an hour, actually, because I don't think I got enough olive oil on it, and I wanted it to be really, really tender, and it was. It was so good. It's so gooey, and all that cheese and the vegetables, it was just perfect. And there's no breadcrumbs, no no flour, no eggs, no frying prior to. You do not have to do anything extra. It's just a layering and baking, and it is very, very good. I'm going to leave the link for Cooking with Pina's Eggplant Parmesan. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys try it. This was really, really good and a lot of fun to make and just awfully tasty. So thank you so much again for taking time to join me and enjoy.